he's defending himself.
I mean,
And part of him being
I
white is
get what
him
you're
being white is
saying.
part of it because they just came in, they pulled him up and supported him.
Right. But it see stuff like that, it to me it just ties into so many other things. Like I totally get what you're saying. Like it makes sense because he has the support.
Hmm.
Typically black people don't have that support. But why don't they have the support? Like what are the reasons that they don't have the support?
We're not tribal.
Mm.
That's how I was talking about in the beginning of the show. How we not tribal, like like how black positive pages always want to say the first black person is the first black person that, and always big up black people when we do something that's the first of, right. We could be the first
Mhm.
CEO of Apple, and that'd be like, oh my god, we made it. Always the first black
Right.
something. So now in Virginia, there was the first black lieutenant governor. But the thing is,
Okay.
she's Republican, so now it's not really getting publicized like that, and a lot of people don't know about that. Then MSNBC, Joy Reid, she's a Democratic on a Democratic platform. She's talking down this black woman, saying that this is white supremacy, and have people saying that it's the voice of white supremacy because she's Republican. But this is the black woman who has a black family, a black husband, came here at 6 years old from Jamaica, worked her way up, and became lieutenant governor. That story right there should be shared before we
Right.
talk about the politics. And the reason I think
Right.
is now black people put being Democrat or being whatever before they put being black, and nobody else does that. Nobody else put their their identity before they race like black people do, or for what they believe in. Like
Right.
like if you were to ask somebody like Don Lemon, would you say, which if you had to take away being gay or being black, which one would you take away? He'll take away being black because he know him being gay would be more beneficial to him.
Right.
So it's like we don't have that black first mentality like everybody else does.
And that's what Dave Chappelle was talking about on his last
Yeah,
comedy stand up when it came to the LGBTQ transgender community. He's like, you're black before you're anything else.
yeah.
Like literally.
But
So
like me being from New York, I see like different people living together. Like say for instance, like when I had my business,
mhm.
I dealt with a lot of Spanish people. They took me in, and they always recommended me to each other. They're like, all right,
Mhm.
go to him, go to Laurent, go to Laurent, go to Laurent. But like
Mhm.
my own people didn't come to me as much as the Spanish people did. Like my base customer was Spanish, white, then black.
Mhm.
And the black person come is always, can I get this? Can I get this for free? And I'm like, all right,
Right.
whatever. And like I said, the Spanish community, they all stick with each other no matter what. They don't care if they are Salvadorian, they don't care if they Puerto Rican, if they care Argentine or whatever. They all stick
Right.
together. And I'm like, damn, this is crazy how they all stick together. And us, it could be one little thing. Say somebody said, I don't want to vote for Joe Biden. I'm not rocking with you no more. You a sellout. You know what I'm saying?
That happened to me.
It happened to me too with my own
That happened to
family.
me. And I still ended up voting for him from having a conversation with a close friend. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot, even though I really do not I don't rock with Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. I don't.
Yeah.
And now people are like crying, like, oh, Kamala's not showing up, da 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 da.
Hmm.
Joe ain't doing this. And I'm like, but this is who y'all wanted. This is who y'all said was the better choice. Like,
Yeah, and the crazy part is they tell us we need to vote for a lesser two evils. Why would I want to vote for anything evil?
thank you.
Why? Yeah, it's just why would I vote for anything evil?
I
I
This
can't.
world is fucked up.
It is, and people telling me, oh, we got to get Donald Trump out of here. He's racist. It is not like the cable from Donald Trump, but Joe Biden give you more evidence of him being racist than Donald Trump did.
Right.
And I'm like,
Like, let's be real.
yeah, like his mentor is literally the Grand Wizard of the KKK.
Right. There's so much I could say to that, but I won't. I just won't. Oh gosh, like it's a fucked up world. It really is.
And that's how it goes. we ride for them. All the Kamala Harris got to do is wear Chuck Taylors or whatever, say that she listened to Tupac in college, and that don't even line up kind of chronologically, whatever the word is. The timeline don't line up with her listening to Tupac and her going to college because Tupac wasn't out when she was in college, and that's all
Right.
she had to do. And black people just eat it up. Or you get Hillary Clinton on the Breakfast Club and say I got hot sauce in my bag, and that's it. Or we get Cardi B talk to Joe Biden in a political. I'm like, Cardi B? Come on, man. Like I said, we don't stick together. And all we care about is just, we care about identity as far as our gender. We care about identity as far as our politics or what gang we in. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Or even like back in the days when Jay-Z and Nas is beefing, they were like, oh man, you like Jay-Z? I can't rock with you. I like Nas. Like, you see how stupid you sound? They both making money.
Right.
And that's how it
But
goes.
see, when people do the research, like honestly, the parties don't even matter. The titles of the parties, like Republican and Democratic,
Mm-mm.
don't even matter because I forget what year span it was. The ideologies like flipped at one point. So like what was Democrat became Republican, and what was Republican became Democrat. So like in my mind, it's like they're all the same. Why are you voting according to the title of a party and not just vote according to the individual and what they actually stand for and
Yeah,
how they actually function in their life? Like at this point, my mindset is if you don't have a business, it don't matter who's in office.
exactly.
Because government is big business.
Mm-hmm.
Government is a business. So you don't really understand a part of what's going on unless you got a business.
Yeah,
Because that's who they benefit the most. It doesn't matter whether you're Amazon or small business. Business.
yeah.
It's about making money to them.
Well, it depends on the business, or it depends on the president. I think. Like businesses did pretty bad with when Barack was in office.
I mean, well, never mind. We're not going to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They did pretty bad when Barack was in office. Like small
Yeah.
businesses, yeah, a lot of people had to go under when Barack was in office.
Yeah.
They said Barack really favored like the gay community. They call him the first gay president.
Yeah.
That's then after Barack Obama, that's like all the gay stuff really took off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they put our face on it, but they used our face and took the agenda for the gays.
Which is why Dave Chappelle said, "Who's really behind this?"
Yeah. It's a lot to unpack. It's a lot to
It
unpack.
it is,
Yeah.
and it's gonna take time.
I don't think. I hope it's my lifetime, but it's like some people are just so stuck in that Democratic web and thinking that the Democrats are for the they for the black people, and
Right.
it's like it's hard to get people to even think about something else, let alone to do something else. And I'm not saying vote Republican. I'm saying like vote for what's your best situation
Right.
because like we live in a Democrat city. Like you see how bad Atlanta is becoming. You see how Buckhead want to succeed from Atlanta now. You see how Lenox Mall is like how it was. I went there the other day. It wasn't that bad, but before they put that those laws in, I was like, I can't come to Lenox Mall. I didn't want to take my Mac. I was gonna take my MacBook to Cobb County get fixed. I didn't want to go to Lenox. I'd
I mean,
rather
but this isn't the first time. This
no.
isn't the first time.
Okay, but I just know
That's what
like
I'm
me
saying.
being from
Like
New York.
everything just kind of recycles.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know. It's just we gotta do better. Like we said, we gotta stick together. We gotta be more tribal, like everybody else. You don't hear about the Italian vote, the Asian vote. You don't hear about all these other votes because
Right.
they do for self. Then they figure out what's best for them.
Right.
Us, we good with some Chuck Taylors and Timberlands and some hot sauce and Breakfast Club interviews.
I can't.
That's all it takes.
I can't.
Thank you for watching. This is a clip from our weekly show Wednesday Night Live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you enjoy this content, please hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, check out these other videos that I have available as well. Thank you.